What up, everybody? It's your boys Pyro Slays Music, and today we're checking out "Me Against the World" by 2Pac. And listen, by checking out, I should say more of a jam sesh, because I've been wanting to give this album a review, but at the same time, there's so many good songs. I was like, no, we're gonna jam together. So I want to go through this album song by song. I want to give it a deep listen. This is an album that as a young man, I listened to a lot, and it taught me a lot about empathy and how there are different people in the world that have completely different upbringings than you have. I think that was probably I want to say I found 2Pac via Fuck the World, and I was angry. I was an angry young man, and and I was typically into metal, but Fuck the World hit, and I was like, damn, this is good. And then I found a shit ton of other Pac tracks that I love. Last Motherfucker, Breathin', Never Had a Friend Like Me. Those were like the first three probably Pac songs that I fell in love with. And then I heard Me Against the World. I bought this album. Now, I've jammed the shit out of this album back as a early 20s, in my early 20s. So it's been a bit. I own this album somewhere. It's not new to me, but I want to review it because I do think it's important. And it was an important step in my growth personally. And I'm excited to kind of share that with the community a little bit as we go through. For those of you who don't know, I grew up in the country, kind of in the Midwest. The closest big city to us is maybe 45 minutes away, 50 minutes away. There was like maybe three houses. We were like the third house on a country block, to give you an idea. So there wasn't a whole lot of people going, you know what I mean, around us. So when I was dealing with my own struggles as a teenager, hearing this kind of stuff was eye-opening. Like, I thought my shit was bad, you know? And then Pac's over here singing about things that I've never even comprehended. And it really opened my eyes to, like, in a town where we had, like, no people of color, really. We have some people of Mexican descent, but I think that'd be about it. Now it's different, which is good. We could use a little diversity. But yeah, there wasn't much diversity when I was growing up at all. And so it was interesting, to say the least, that I discovered this from my uncles. They jammed 2Pac, Public Enemy, and Ice Cube, and I got into all those rappers via those guys. And again, they grew up in the same area I did. So no inner city, nothing. And I thought it was really cool because it taught me that, there were other struggles going on in the world, and it taught me to empathize. So let's go ahead and hop into this. Now, don't get me wrong, some of the tracks are obviously gangster rap, but I would call this conscious hip-hop myself. Let's get in the intro here. I don't remember that at all. You guys, please drop your thoughts down in the comments down below on your thoughts on this album and songs as we go through.
At 12:25 a.m. Wednesday, 2Pac was on his way into a Times Square building to record in an 8th-floor studio with another rapper. But in the lobby, Shakur was shot several times, including 2 graze wounds to the head. 2Pac's lawyers said the attack appeared to be a setup.
Against doctors' orders, 2Pac Shakur checked himself out of the hospital less than 24 hours after being shot 5 times on the way to a Manhattan recording studio.
2Pac Shakur secures one clean legal victory this year as he is dismissed of assault charges brought against him when he allegedly shot at 2 off-duty Atlanta cops on Halloween last year. The case was dismissed due to insufficient evidence.
More controversy surrounding 2Pac Shakur.
Meanwhile, in 2Pac news, at about 6:45 tonight, Shakur may have lowered his own chances of surviving the attack. by checking himself out of the hospital that probably saved his life.
2Pac Shakur checked into the Metropolitan Hospital yesterday under an assumed name. His lawyer said that he had connections but wouldn't say what kind that could provide top-notch security for the injured rap star.
Shakur underwent surgery today.
The shooting of 2Pac Shakur here in New York City once again underscores the violence that has surrounded this man since he shot to superstardom in the world of music and entertainment.
So that's referring to, I believe, the first time he was shot. He was killed via shooting, but this was the first time I believe he got shot, and he checked himself out of the hospital early, which was because I believe he was kind of paranoid on who he could trust, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I read up on this shit, so I'm paraphrasing here. You guys can correct me in the comments as always. If I die tonight, let's get it going.
Coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once. You niggas don't really want that so crazy. They say pussy and paper is poetry, power and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers before they get you. Picturing pitiful punk niggas copping please, puffing weed as I position myself to clock G's. My enemies scatter in suicidal situations, never to witness the wicked shit that they was facing. Pockets is packed with presidents, pursue your riches, evading the player hating trick while hitting switches. Bitches is bad mouth, cause ballin' motherfuckers is bold, but charged from home. The game should be sold. Them sick and psychotic society, somebody save me. Addicted to drama, so even mama couldn't raise me. Even the preacher and all my teachers couldn't reach me. I run in the streets and puffin' weed with my peeps. I'm ducking the cops, I hit the weed as I'm clutching my Glock. Niggas is hot when I hit the block. What if I die tonight? If I die tonight? If I die tonight? Polish your pistols, prepare for battle, pass the pump. When I get to poppin', niggas is dropping, then they done. Calling the coroner, come collect the fucking corpse. He got it by a killer, preoccupied with being bold. Revenge is the method, when never stepping, keep a weapon close. Adversaries are overdose over deadly notes. Jealous niggas and broke bitches equal packed jails. Hit the block and fill your pockets, making crack sales. Picture perfection, pursuing paper with a passion. Visions of prisons for all the pussies that I blasted. Running with criminals, individuals with no remorse. Try to stop me, my pistol posse using deadly force. In my brain, all I can think about is fame. The police know my name, a different game, ain't a thing changed. I'm seeing cemetery photos of my peers, conversating like they still here. If I die tonight, if I die tonight, scared to die, nigga. Is you? Huh? If I die tonight, never fear, never if I die tonight. Pussy and paper is poetry, power and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers before they get you. Pray to the heavens, 357s to the sky. And I hope I'm forgiven for thug living when I die. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto for thug niggas. A stress-free life and a spot for drug dealers. Listen while practicing how to pimp and be a player. Overdose of a dick while drinking liquor when I lay a bitch to whipping these simps for being petrified and lame. Disrespecting the game, praying for punishment and pain. Going insane, never die, live eternal. Who shall I fear? Don't shed a tear for me, nigga, I ain't happy here. I hope they bury me and send me to my rest. Headlines reading murder to death. My last breath, take a look, picture a crook on his last stand. Motherfuckers don't understand if I die tonight. Nigga, if I die tonight. No fear, nigga, never worry. If I die tonight. Worry me a motherfucking G. Closed casket, fuck it, better if I die tonight. You know, tonight's the night I get in some shit. Murder, murder, murder. Murder, murder, murder. Tonight's the night I get in some shit.
And this is like a perfect song after that intro. But you gotta absolutely love that line. No. Let me find it. Pussy and paper is poetry, power, and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers before they get you. Pray to heaven. Dude, just the whole flow. His flow is just, I love it so fucking much. So good. I also never caught the part where he said, where he was talking about, pistol whipping these simps for being petrified and lame, disrespecting the game, praying for punishment and pain, going insane, never die, I live eternal, who shall I fear? Don't shed a tear for me, I ain't happy here. Damn. This is just like the beginning. This is a banger. But like there's some deeper, at first, I think when I was, younger, I was kind of more attracted to the sound of, it was very like macho, like hard ass. And I was like, okay, this is sweet. And then the more I listened, I was actually like, damn, there's some things in there. There's some bits of wisdom in here that I'm really feeling. And I enjoyed that. Pockets is packed with presidents, pursue riches, evading the player hating tricks while hitting switches. Damn, dude, this is so good. So good. I want to move into this next one because this is one of my favorites. So let's give a quick rating here for If I Die Tonight. I think it's an easy like 7.5 or something like that, around those in that range. It's fantastic, but it doesn't equal at all to this next one, Me Against the World.
It's just me against the world. It's me against the world, baby. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world. Me against the world, baby. Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city, the cops are topping me. The project is full of bullets, no bodies is dropping. There ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in the abandoned buildings. Can't reach the children cause they're illin'. Addicted to killing and the appeal from the cap villain. Without feeling, but will they last or be blasted? Hard-headed bastard. Maybe you'll listen in this casket. The aftermath. More bodies being buried. I'm losing my homies in a hurry. They relocating to the cemetery. Got me worried. Stressing my business blurry. The question is, will I live? No one in the world loves me. I'm headed for danger. Don't trust strangers. Put one in the chamber whenever I'm feeling this anger. Don't wanna make excuses, cause this is how it is. What's the use unless we're shooting? No one notices the youth. It's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
It's just me against the world. It's just me against the world.
Me against the world.
Cause it's just me against the world, baby. Me against the world. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby.
Nothing to lose.
Could somebody help me? I'm out here all by myself. See ladies and stones, baby Capone, living wealthy. Pictures of my birth on the surface, what I'm dreaming. Seeing daddy seeming full of crooked demons, already crazy and screaming. I guess them nightmares as a child had me scared, but left me prepared for a while. Is there another route for a crooked outlaw, a veteran, a villain, a young thug? Every day there's more death, and plus I'm no less. Some CMO reasons for me to proceed with thieves. Scheme on us, scheming and lead they keeps breathing. Cause ain't no punch stacker, my nuts is backed up. I'm about to act up, go load the Mac up. Now watch me clack up, try make it fact up. But yo, it ain't working and evil's lurking. I can see him smirking when I get the burger. So what? Go put some work in and make my mail, make a sales, risking 25 with an L, but oh well.
Me against the world.
With nothing to lose. It's just me against the world. It's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
I got nothing to lose. It's me against stressing. The question I wonder is after death, after my last breath, when will I finally get to rest through this suppression? They punish the people that's asking questions and those that possess. Still from the ones without possessions, the message I stress. To make it stop, study your lessons, don't settle for less. Even the genius asks questions, be grateful for blessings. Don't ever change, keep your essence. The power is in the people, in politics we address. Always do your best, don't let the pressure make you panic. And when you get stranded and things don't go the way you planned it, dreaming of riches, in a position of making a difference. Politicians and hypocrites, they don't want to listen. If I'm insane, it's the fame made a brother change. It wasn't nothing like the game, it's just me against the world.
Me against the world.
Nothing to lose, it's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
Got me stuck in the game, it's just me against the world. I got nothing to lose, it's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
That's right. I know it seems hard sometimes, but remember one thing. Through every dark night, there's a bright day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it.
And this, let's just jump into rating here for this track. Before I start talking about how I feel about the track. This track's an easy 10. Easy. The amount of shit that this song has gotten me through is insane. As a young person, like just feeling at times that there was nobody around you that understood you or cared to understand you or gave a fuck about you. And then you have this dude just dropping fucking wisdom on you. And yeah, like, sure, the features are solid. Like, the flow sounds good. Lyrically, nothing compared to what Pac's putting down. But they're still, add some flavor to the track. I got to say, I want to read this one part of the lyrics here that was just, to this day, is some of my favorite lines here. With all this extra stressing, the question I wonder is after death, after my last breath, when will I finally get to rest through this oppression? They punish the people that are asking questions, and those that possess steal from the ones without possessions. The message I stress, to make it stop, study your lessons. Don't settle for less. Even the genius asks his questions. Be grateful for blessings. Don't ever change. Keep your essence. The power is in the people and the politics we address. Always do your best. Don't let this pressure make you panic. And when you get stranded and things don't go the way you planned it, dreaming of riches in a position of making a difference, politicians and hypocrites, they don't want to listen. If I'm insane, it's the fame made a brother change. It wasn't nothing like the game. It's just me against the world. And then there's another bit in here that's just, I really, really enjoy. Honestly, the beginning part is pretty tight too. Obviously, this whole thing is good, but can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city. The cops is hot for me. The projects is full of bullets. Though bodies is dropping, there ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in abandoned buildings. Can't teach the children because they're illin'. Addicted to killing and the appeal for the cat pillin'. Without feeling... But will they last or be blasted? Hard-headed bastard, maybe he'll listen in his casket. The aftermath, more bodies being buried. I'm losing my homies in a hurry. They're relocating to the cemetery. Got me worried, stressing, my vision's blurry. The question is, will I live? No one in the world loves me. I'm headed for danger. Don't trust strangers. Put one in the chamber whenever I'm feeling this anger. Don't want to make excuses because this is how it is. What's the use? Unless you're shooting, no one notices the youth. Damn, dude. The lyricism here is just it flows so effortlessly. And again, like I said, this has gotten me through some really hard times where, especially the last bit where he just drops some like motivational shit. You know what I mean? I know it seems hard sometimes, but remember one thing, through every dark night, there's a bright day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up and handle it. And this is why I love Pac, because in the beginning, he's talking about putting one in the chamber, and I'm assuming that's like a reference to suicide, or feeling those feelings, right? And here at the end, it's, hey, you might feel that way in your anger, but remember. And then he lays this out at the end, and I really, really appreciate that. And if it's not about suicide, then that's just the way I took it. I did lose my sister to suicide, so it could be that I may be jumping to a conclusion there just to make a connection to that song. But regardless, man, it got me through some tough shit. So this is an easy 10. So many tears.
Shall not fear no man but God. Though I walk through the valley of death, shed so many tears. I should die before I wake. Please, God, walk. Grab a nigga and take me to heaven. Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that thug life tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me? I'm not living in the past, you wanna last. Be the first to blast. Remember Cato, no longer with the seat deceits. Call on the sirens, seen them murdered in the streets. Now rest in peace, is there heaven for a G? Remember me, so many homies in the cemetery shed so many tears. I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now that I'm struggling in this business by any means, label me greedy, getting green, but seldom seen. And fuck the world cause I'm cursed. I'm having visions of leaving here in the hearse. God, can you feel me? Take me away from all the pressure and all the pain. Show me some happiness again. I'm going blind. I spend my time in the cell, ain't living well. I know my destiny is hell. What did I fail? My life is in denial, and when I die, baptized in eternal fire, shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now I'm lost and I'm weary, so many tears. I'm suicidal, so don't stand in me. My every move is a calculated step to bring me closer to embrace an early death. Now there's nothing left. There was no mercy on the streets. I couldn't rest. I'm barely standing, about to go to pieces, screaming peace. And though my soul was deleted, I couldn't see it. I had my mind full of demons trying to break free. They planted seeds and they hatched, sparking the flame inside my brain like a match. Such a dirty game. No memories, just a misery. Painting a picture of my enemies killing me in my sleep. Will I survive till the morning to see the sun? Please Lord forgive me for my sins, cause here I come. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. God, I lost so many peers. And Lord knows I tried. Been a witness to homicides and drive-bys taking lives, little kids die. Wonder why as I walk by, broken hearted as I glance at the chalk line, getting high. This ain't the life for me, I wanna change, but ain't no future right for me, I'm stuck in the game. I'm trapped inside a maze, see this Tangeray influence me to getting crazy, disillusioned lately. I've been really wanting babies, so I can see a part of me that wasn't always shady. Don't trust my lady, cause she's a product of this poison. I'm hearing noises, think she's fucking on my boys, can't take no more. I'm falling to the floor, begging for the Lord to let me into heaven's door. Shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many years and shed so many tears. I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears.
That's the most 90s sound you'll ever hear. Okay, so, and this is another aspect of this album that I really do enjoy. You see Pac kind of struggling with his spirituality, as well as, like, trying to picture, heaven. You see this a lot kind of popping up in his music, and it's almost like, the way I always took it is like, it's so hard for him to see his people stuck in this trap of poverty that has them robbing and killing one another, and he's just another product of that. And it's hard for him to even imagine a life where there's no pain. He's talking about heaven a lot. And, when he does mention heaven, every once in a while, he'll mention, like, is there drug dealers in heaven? Like, stuff like that. Like, he can't comprehend a life that doesn't have this pain. And I think that's a really, not only, it's sad to see, but this is, again, what kind of made me empathize and try to understand, like, people in inner cities and stuff. And it was cool. Like, going into working in the city when I grew a little older, like in my 20s, and actually meeting, people of color and, like, actually talking about this kind of shit and educating myself. And I'm always been rather proud of that. And I think this is where it kind of started, is just like hearing these lyrics and digging into them and try to understand where Pac was coming from. Whereas initially, I connected via my own personal thoughts and opinions, and then that transferred to trying to understand where he was coming from, because there was some stuff that was so wild to me. I grew up in a religious house, and he's talking about drug dealers in heaven, and like even when he's singing about black people in heaven, it's almost as if they're still going to be oppressed, and it's just like really sad to hear. And again, I think that's what makes this so not only, his death being sad, because you could see so much good in Pac, and he did a lot of good shit in his especially in his early years. I feel like he got a little more gang oriented towards the end, but you guys can correct me, on that, of course, in the comments, because I'm paraphrasing. It's been so long. I used to love watching, like, Pac documentaries and stuff, but really great song here. This is like a 9.3, 9.4, something in there. It's high. I really enjoy that one as well. Temptations is the next one.
Yo, Mo B, man, drop that shit. You know what time to do, yeah. I know what time to do. So grab one by the hand, you know what I'm saying? And throw up that shit. Yo, throw y'all fingers up. Doug style, man, Doug style, you know? Tell me, baby, are you lonely? Don't wanna rush out, can help you if you're only. Let me touch you if I'm wrong, love, tell me. Cause I get caught up in the life I live as hell. See, I never thought I'd see the day when I would calm down. You ain't heard, I've been on the clown and get around. That's my word, see you walking and you're looking good. Yes, indeed, got a body like a sex fiend. You're killing me with your attitude to match, right? Don't be phony, cause I hate it when you act like you don't know me, I've been stressing in the spotlight. I want the fame, but the industry's a lot like a crap game, ain't no time for commitment. I gotta go, can't be with you every minute, miss another show. And even though I'm known for my one night stand, look here, I wanna be an honest man, but temptations on me. Heaven knows getting weak and I wanna hit it. So here I go in my ride in the morning. Getting high, I can hear the people calling. I'm passing by, everybody knows I'm balling. And the God gotta keep myself from falling. But it's hard, all the cuties know I'm under pressure. What do I do? Getting shaky, wish you put the press up. Say it's smooth, should I stroke or should I wait a while? You decide if you tell me that you don't want it. That's a lie, move closer, let me whisper some dirty words in your ears as I kiss you. On every curve, slow down, baby, don't rush. I like the slow, can't hold it any longer. So let it go. Open the gates to your waterfall, I'm in heaven. And don't worry, I let myself hit all I heard. Give him the finger. easy to settle down. Got a woman that'll please me. In every town, I don't want them, but I gotta do it. The temptation got me ready to release the gun. The sensation, sit down and conversate like you know me. Take my hand, cause even thugs get lonely. Understand, even the hardest of my homies need attention. Catch you blowing up the telephone, reminiscing. I wanna take you to the movies and the bar. A quiet spot for you to do me in the dark. Now that's passion. Hold me tight, don't need lights. I can see you by the moonlight. I know your man ain't loving you right. You're lonely and depression, need a thug in your life. Enough talking, you want me to leave? I'll get to walk and see you later. Cause baby, I'm a player, and all I heard was so give him the finger. All the homies go. This how we gonna do this in the night track. You gonna know you ain't the one. This how we gonna game on it. Check it out. Everybody. Uptown and give him the finger. Throw your hands up. Going out uptown. Give him the finger.
Okay, so while this track isn't my favorite by any means, and I think it's kind of mid, to be honest with you guys, I still kind of love the themes here to the lyrics. How about that? Since I can't talk. A lot of times when you see Pac sing about like love or, you know, just like, all right, very common rap, obviously. You get a lot of talk about like women and banging. Okay. It just, and there's almost like no guilt there at all. Not that there should be, but here you see like him dealing with lustful thoughts and him struggling to deal with that and his fame and feeling like he shouldn't be, you know, sleeping with all these women. But he does because he falls into the temptation. But he's like, actually sounds almost, guilt-ridden about it a little bit. Like the tone here is different than a lot of rap music, and I really like that as well because you can see that he's kind of struggling. He wants to settle down, but he just can't can't stop sleeping around because of all these women that are throwing themselves at him because of his fame. It's an interesting kind of struggle, and I like that he paints it like this rather than just like, yeah, I get all the bitches. You know what I mean? Like, so I do really appreciate that, even if that isn't one of my favorite tracks on it. This next one is Young N-Words. Obviously, I'm not saying that. Let's move into it. I go with homies.
I want to dedicate this one to Robert, Young Sandifer. All other little young niggas that's in a rush to be gangsters.
As a young nigga, I'm on my swimming in the wind. Give anything to be that innocent again. When I was 10, I didn't bang, but I was hanging with the homies till them niggas started slinging that they don't know me. I got my hustle on, learned to ignore what couldn't pay me. Lately I've been trying to make $1 million. Can you blame me with that jealousy? They need to miss me. Don't sweat me if the cowards really want me, come get me. And even I, someday will die, but I'm cautious. I've been the ride, put down the top, now we flossing. Hit the freeway, let the wind blow. Drop the window, working with a 20-second endo. Feeling good, stop through the hood, grab the young thugs. And I can't help but reminisce back when we slung drugs. Know it's bad, but all we had was our hopes and dreams. Couldn't see unless we learned to sling dope to face.
He's
Young
the kind of G like everybody knows.
That's a young
He's
nigga.
always teed up from head to toe.
My memories as a young
always
nigga.
got it thrown like apple bone.
Young
He's
nigga.
the down G I've ever known.
Back in junior high, when we was barely getting by, when daddy died, that's when my mama started getting high. My neighborhood was full of drive-bys, couldn't survive, all our homies living short lives. I couldn't cry, told my mama if I did die, just put a blunt in my casket, let me get my dead homies high. You can follow me throughout my history, it's just me me against the world stuck in misery. As a young nigga, my only thing was to be paid. Life full of riches, avoid stitches cause they shady. Back in the days, we always found the time to play. But that's before they taught them gangbangers how to spray. Not just LA, but in the Bay and in Chicago and even St. Louis. Every stadium that I go in, will they change? Stuck in the game like a dumb nigga. Remember how it was to be a young nigga.
The kind of G that everybody knows.
As a young nigga,
always cheat up from head to toe.
My memories as a young
always
nigga.
counting wrong like alcohol.
Young nigga.
The downest G I've ever known.
I'm telling you, to be young, have your brains and have every limb and all that, yo. Y'all niggas don't know how good you really do got it. Motherfuckers need to just calm down and peep what the fuck they wanna do for the rest of their life. For you in your life before you begin your life, you dumb nigga.
Now that I'm grown, I got my mind on being something. Don't wanna be another statistic. Out there doing nothing, trying to maintain in this dirty game. Keep it real and I will, even if it kills me. My young niggas, break away from me dumb niggas. Put down the guns and that's a fun nigga. The rest will come, figure fame is a fast thing. That gangbanging, putting niggas in the casket. Murder for hanging at the wrong place at the wrong time. No longer living, cause he threw up the wrong sign. And every day, I watch the murder rate increases. And even worse, the epidemic and diseases. What is the future? The projects looking hopeless, swear. More and more brothers giving up and don't care. Sometimes I hate when brothers act up. I hit the weed and I proceed to blow the track up for young niggas.
The kind of G like everybody knows.
For the young
He's
niggas.
always cheat up from head to toe.
My memories as a young
always
nigga.
got it wrong like alcohol.
What's slow, nigga? It's for the young niggas.
The downest G I've ever known.
As a young nigga.
Squad to the young thugs, have-nots, little bad motherfuckers from the block. The niggas that's 13 and 14 and driving Cadillacs and Benzes and shit. See you young motherfucking hustlers. Stay strong, nigga. You could be a fucking accountant, not a dope dealer, you know what I'm saying? Go to school, you fuck around and you pimping out here, you could be a lawyer. Niggas gotta get their priorities straight. Really though. Especially my little cousin, my little brother. Listen, young niggas.
Always need it. Like alcohol. Always got to get home. Down is the I never know. The down is the I ever knew. The down is the down as I've ever known.
All right, so for this one, it's interesting because this one's not, while lyrically it's nothing crazy in depth, it's just simply Pac observing all these places he goes in, like the in the inner cities and whatnot. When he's going through all these cities, he noticed a lot of people dealing with the same things, right? A lot of peeps dealing with a lot of the same shit where the system's pushing down on them, and he really wishes that they would change their ways or try to fight their way out of this trap that poverty holds them in. And he understands where they're coming from, even when he's pissed off and stressed. He takes a hit of weed and then he can understand. He's like, all right, I'm chill. I can kind of get where they're coming from because, I grew up in the same thing. And that's what I take away from this. Now, the beat here is sexy. Fantastic. I really, really enjoy that. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh, you take life for joke. Life ain't something you can ramp with. Oh, come hard in the game. The game ain't something you can ramp with. Me's a player, I don't play no game. Me just make money, dollars, every time. See it?
Now I cannot explain pain, now this game laced. Plus with this fame, I got enemies do anything to break me. My attitude changed, got to the point where I was driven. 24/7, money's my mission, just a nigga trying to make a living. These busted tricks don't want no mail. They spending their riches on scandalous bitches, plus they petrified of jail. It's hell, plus all the dealers want a meal ticket. Jealous ass bitches, player hating, but we still kick it. Always keep my eyes on the prize, watch the police. See so much murder, neighborhoods getting no sleep. But still, I get my money on major, continuously communicating through my pager. Niggas know me, don't have no homies cause they jealous. I hustle solo, cause when I'm broke, I got no time for the fellas. Listen, ain't nothing poppin' by no broke nigga, ain't no joke. Fuck what they say and get your dough, nigga, heavy in the game.
Oh, the bomb, I them a come try to take mine. Oh, me serious or not? I don't blood clap play no game. Oh, the bomb, you take this thing for you take this thing for joke. Oh, that's right. The game's been good to me.
Well, let me shoot some of this old heavy type of shit. Certain niggas wanna stick to the game, use a trick to the game, waiting upon your turn. Son, what will you learn? Ain't no terms given. Niggas be twisting and taking shit, putting they sack down, then putting they Mac down. Me, myself, I hustle with finesse, yes, I'm an Oakland baller. Rule number one, check game, and for sure you gon' respect game. Be your own nigga, meaning buy your own dope, cause that front shit is punk shit, something I never funked with. Be true to this game, and this game will be true to you, that's real shit. Disrespect, see what this will do to you, that jacking and robbing, despising your homie, ain't healthy. Niggas be ending up dead for to get wealthy, but not me though. I'm sowing something major, so what I reap is false. That's why my public status is false. Went from a young nigga living residential to a young nigga working presidential.
Always look good, you vex, show him look good every time. Oh, pussy war, step up. I know some of the blood clot playing a fucking games. Oh, we take we won. I don't care what you never know. Oh, but I forget we won. Every time.
I'm just a young black male. Cursed since my birth, had to turn to crack sales. If worse come to worse, headed for them pack jails. Or maybe it's urge, my only way to stack mail is out here doing dirt, man, my decisions do or die. Been hustling since junior high, no time for asking why. Getting high, getting mine. Put away my 9, cause these times call for 4-5 sales. Cause life is hell and everybody dies. What about these niggas I despise? Them loud talking cowards shooting guns in the crowd, jeopardizing lives. Shooting right between them niggas' eyes. It's time to realize, follow the rules or follow them fools that die. Everybody's trying to make the news. Niggas confused, quit trying to be an OG and pay your dues. If you choose to apply yourself, go with the grain and come the riches and the bitches and the fame. Heavy in the game.
The jealous true, we look good every time when we wear beard diamond. And 2Pac drive pretty car. And PM friend them look good. You know, it's for all your can and go mask on the face. Cause we're sexy about my ass clad. Oh. Flash it. Enough of them want to come test me, you know, for them see we drive pretty car. Go enough party and thing, and you want to come down the gun. But you see, we know, you have to show them maximum respect when a blood clot ramp with a pussy walk, and we look good every time. Enough dollars, you know about the dollars, right? So we not talk no shit, we have to walk the walk, we attack. See it? Cause action speak louder than words. You know the record, don't blood clot play. Oh.
This is another one that I really specifically love the beat. You know, when I was younger, I actually wasn't a huge fan of this because you had the lady with I think she has a Caribbean accent, but I could be wrong. You guys can correct me in the comments. But like the talking over the song just didn't do it for me. But as I've gotten older, I really have come around to this track as well. This next one, though, is my favorite. Not my favorite, but it's another banger. Lord knows, baby.
I smoke a blunt to take the pain out, and if I wasn't high, I'd probably try to blow my brains out. I'm hopeless. They should have killed me as a baby, and now they got me trapped in a storm. I'm going crazy. Forgive me. They wanna see me in my casket, and if I don't blast, I'll be a victim of the bastards. I'm losing hope, they got me stressing. Can the Lord forgive me? Got the spirit of a thug in me. Another sip of that drink. This Tennessee got me queasy. Don't wanna hurl, young nigga, take it easy. Picture your dreams on a triple B. And it seems don't underestimate the power of a fiend. To the homies on the block, slinging rocks with your Glock. Put the tape in your box when you're running from the cop. And never look back. If they could be black, then they would switch, open fire on them bust ass bitches. And Lord knows. 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 I wonder if the Lord would forgive me and bury me a G. I couldn't let my adversaries worry me, and every single day it's a test. Wear a bulletproof vest. There's still a nigga stressing over death. If I could choose when a nigga die, figure I'll take a puff from the blunt and let my trigger fly. When every day it's another death. With every breath it's a constant threat. So watch your step. You can be next if you want to. Who do you run to? Murdering niggas, look what it's come to. My memories bring me misery, and life is hard in the ghetto, it's insanity. I can't breathe, got me thinking what the hell got. Cause I done suffered so much, I'm feeling shell-shocked. In drive-bys and everyday thing, I done lost too many homies to this motherfucking game. And Lord knows. 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 What's up? Fuck the 5-0, cause they after me. Kill me if they could. I never let them capture me. Done lost too many niggas to this gang banging. Homies died in my arms with his brains hanging. Fucked up, I had to tell him it was alright. And that's a lie, and he knew it when he shook and died. My God, even though I know I'm wrong, man. Hennessy make a nigga think he's strong, man. I can't sleep, so I stay up. Don't wanna fuck them bitches, try to calm me down, I ain't giving up. I'm getting lost in the weed, man. Getting high, living every day like I'm gon' die. I smoke a blunt to take the pain out, and if I wasn't high, I'd probably try to blow my brains out. Lord knows. 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 Lord knows.
This is another one where he feels, trapped in the game, forced to do things he's not really wanting to do, or maybe he fell into that and is stuck there currently, and he sees a bunch of other people stuck there as well. I mean, the theme's it's pretty consistent throughout. What I do really like about this one, it adds that gospel element with Lord Knows, and again, just Pac's delivery is slick as fuck. So good. Dear Mama. Oh, man, I haven't heard this song in so long. Before we get into this real quick, the reason I was going back and decided to check out this album to start with is that this album dropped in 95, so it's 30 years old this year. Unreal. I'm 32, to give you an idea. 33, 32. I can't fucking remember my own age. I don't know. Pretty sure I'm 33. The struggle is real. Dear Mama, let's get into it. Real quick. One more thing before we dive into this song. this reminded me, I believe it was Me Against the World. Actually, when I moved out of my house, when we were growing up, I was only allowed to listen to like Christian music, which I would probably categorize as like contemporary. Okay. If we need a genre. So very chill. So when I decided to get into music, I just expanded all over the damn place. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because when I decided to check out music, man, I got into music, right? And I got into hip hop, I got into metal, I got into rock. Started off with anything that would connect with my anger, inner anger. And then I just fell in love with music on the way. But when I moved out, I came back and I had to take my mom to the bank. And the town that we live in is like maybe, I want to say like 1,500 people, but it might be a little bit more than that. Regardless, driving up to the bank, I made my mom listen to Me Against the World. It just cracks me up. It's a memory that's it's pretty funny, because she was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Yeah, Mom, this is the shit." She didn't tell me to turn it off, nothing. She just kind of laughed. I like that. So, Dear Mama, let's get into this one.
You all appreciate it. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was the black queen, mama. I finally understand, for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet dear mama? Place no one above you, you all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love from my daddy, cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry, cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty, cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. You're just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise 2 bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet and dear mama? Please, no one above you, sweet. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Pour out some liquor and I reminisce, cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy, there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me, and all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
dear mama.
Place no one above you, sweet.
You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
dear mama. Dear mama.
This one always hits pretty deep. Like, I don't think I struggled with half the issues here that Pac dealt with. Like, you know, his mom being a crack, he said crack fiend, but shit, a crack addiction, and kind of goes through, like, man. So this is something I enjoy about this album. It forced me to look at my own flaws as a young man. For all the anger I had coming into listening to this kind of music, you have a song like this that comes out of the fucking blue. And, you know, I think all teenage boys kind of, maybe not all, but like, I definitely did. I got into it with my parents and over stupid shit. And I definitely, you know, there was times I didn't feel like they were on my side, blah, 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 you know, the typical teenage shit. And there's a time where you're a young man and maybe you're just getting out on your own and you're looking back and you see all the little things that, like, you took for granted. And this was a song that made me analyze my own flaws and realize it's not easy raising kids. And it's something, as I've gotten older, that I stand by. Like, your parents, you can judge them as much as you'd like, but things won't get better because each parent is born with their own set of tools from what they've learned, and they do the absolute fucking best they can with those tools they learned. Sure, there's shitty parents that, you know, that aren't there for their kids and whatnot, but I really loved Pac's way he forces you to look at the bright side. He's like, hey, you know, my mom wasn't perfect. She had a bunch of issues. There was times I had extreme problems with her. But at a certain moment, you realize that you didn't make things all that much easier, you know? So this one always gets me when it comes on. And it's hard hitter, dude. It's a hard hitter. Obviously, this is like, again, he dealt with so much more shit, but just the fact that you were forced to, like, oh shit, his mom had a crack addiction and he feels this way about her. Like, I always thought drugs were bad, you know what I'm saying? And you're just like, things like that as a young, naive man, that you're hearing these things and you're like, how can he just not be bothered by these things? And then as you get older, you analyze the song and it's a whole different light. It's beautiful. It's a 10. This is a 10, obviously. Great fucking track. Let's move on. I don't need to cry on fucking camera. It ain't easy.
Keeping it real. I take a shot of Hennessy, now I'm strong enough to face the madness. Nickel bag full of cess, weed laced with hash. Phone calls from my niggas on the other side. 2 childhood friends just died. I couldn't cry, a damn shame. When will we we ever change? And what remains from a 12 gauge to the brain? Arguments with my boo is true. I spend more time with my niggas than I do with you. But everywhere it's the same thing. That's the game, I'll be damned if a thing change. Fuck the fame, I'll be hustling to make a million. Lord knows, ain't no love for us ghetto children. So we cold rag top, slowing down, time to stop for gas. Beat my horn for a hoochie with a proper ass. It ain't easy. That's my motto, drink a Tanqueray straight out the bottle. Everybody wanna know if I'm insane. My baby mama got a mind full of silly games, and all the drama got me stressing like I'm hopeless. I can't cope me and the homie smoking roaches, cause we broke late night, hanging out till the sunrise, getting high, watching the cops roll by. It ain't easy. That's right. It ain't easy. Yeah, being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? I can't sleep. Niggas plotting on me. Kill me while I'm dreaming. Wake up sweaty and screaming, cause I can hear them suckers scheming. Probably paranoid. Problem is the punks be fantasizing. A brother bite the bullet, open fire, and I die. Don't wonder why. It's the way it is. Even now, looking out for these killer kids, cause they wild. Bill Clinton, can you recognize a nigga representing, doing 20 to life? It's San Quentin, getting calls from my nigga Mike Tyson. Ain't nothing nice, yo pop, do something righteous with your life. And even though you innocent, you still a nigga. So they figure rather have you behind bars than triggers. But I'ma hold you down, holla thug life. Licking shots till I see my niggas free on the block. No, it ain't easy. Till I see my niggas free on the block. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy, being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy, being me. Will I see the penitentiary? Lately been reminiscing about peppermint schnapps in junior high. Hit the block, keep an eye on the cops while D-boys slang rocks. It's the project kid without a conscience. I'm having dreams of hearing screams at my concerts. Me and all my childhood kids through the years trying to stack a little green. I was only 17 when I started serving fiends, and I wish it was another way to stack a dollar. So my Impala, cause these hard times make me wanna holler. Will I let it see tomorrow? Am I falling off? I hit the weed and then proceed to say fuck all of y'all. Ain't nobody down with me, I'm thuggin'. I can't go home cause motherfuckers think I'm bugging. So now I'm in this high power cell at the county jail. Punk judge got a grudge, can't post no bail. What do I do in these county blues? Getting battered and bruised by the you know who. And these fakes get to shaking when they face me. Snakes ain't got enough nuts to replace me. Sitting in this living hell, listening to niggas yell, trying to torture him to tell I'm getting mail, but ain't nobody saying much. The same old nuts is making bucks while these sluts is getting fucked. They violated my probation, and it seems I'll be going on a long vacation. Meanwhile, it ain't easy. No, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free? It ain't easy. Being me. Will I see the penitentiary or will I stay free?
That instrumental was fucking so good. So twangy. Whoa, that was a tight bit at the end there. Hold on. Oh, damn, that's cool. All right. Oh, that's another one that instrumentally I like. Lyrically, it's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with it per se, but it's okay. Can you get away?
What's up? It's 2Pac. Can you get away? Let me come swoop you up.
You know I got a man.
I know you got a man, but he ain't gonna mind if I take you out.
Of course he gonna mind.
Take you to lunch. I had you back before he even get home. Before anybody see. Oh, come on.
Don't let me.
Please.
since I met ya, I could beat the pressure. It's like your man don't understand, all he does is stress ya. I can see a state of misery from the introduction. Ain't about no sucking or touching, just honest discussion. Maybe we can see a better way, find a brighter day. Late night phone conversations, would that be okay? I don't wanna take up all your time, be the next in line. Tell me your size, let me find you things with you in mind. I can see you're cautious and I'm careful not to scare you. The anticipation of love making got you shaking when I'm standing near you. Moves of precision will prepare you in case you get scared. Just ask the man in the mirror. Now the picture's getting clearer. All he does is hit you hard. I tell you to leave him, and you tell me keep my faith in God. I don't understand it, I just wanna bring you home. I wonder should I leave you alone and find a woman of my own? All the homies tell me that you don't deserve it. I contemplate, but in my heart I know you worth it. Tell me, can you get away?
Ebony, can you get away? Come on. Let's go. Can you get away?
Can you get away?
So much pressure in the air.
I know.
And I can't get away.
Just for a little while, love. I know it's hard, but come get. Can you get away?
So much pressure in the air.
Let's go, man. Get up out of there. Can you get away? Do you love him? Do you love that man? Could it be my destiny to be lonely and checking for these hoochies that be on me cause they phony? With you it's different, I got no need to be suspicious, cause I can tell my life with you will be delicious. The way you lick your lips and shake your hips got me addicted. I'm sitting here hoping that we can find some way to kick it. Even though I got your digits, gotta struggle to resist it and slowly advance when it's my chance not to miss it. You blow me kisses when he ain't looking, now your heart's tooken. My only wish is that you change your mind and he get shook. Wanna take you there, but you're scared to follow. Come see tomorrow, hoping I can take you through the pain and sorrow. Let you know I care, that someone's there for your struggle. Depend on me when you have needs or there's trouble. I wanna give you happiness and maybe even more. I told you before, no time to waste. We can hook up at the store, can you get away? I know it is. Yeah, you can. You ain't happy. Can you get away? I know you beating on you. I punch you. Throwing you around the house. I sit here reminiscing and I hope you listen. In the position of pressure and awkward competition, me and you was meant to be my destiny. No longer lonely, cause now it's home for you and me. All I can see, a happy home, that's my fantasy. But my reality is problems with your man and me. What can I do? Don't wanna lose you to the sucker, cause if you touch it, I got some drama for that buster. Don't wanna rush you, but make your mind up fast. Nobody knows or who controls will it last. Before I ask, I hope you see that I'm sincere. And even if you stay with him today, I'm still here. I refuse to give up, cause I believe in what we share. You're living in prison and what he's giving can't compare. Cause everything I feel for you, I wanna let you know. Passionately yours and I never let you go. Tell me, can you get away? All I wanna know, can you get away? Of course you can get away. If you really wanted to get away, you can get away. You ain't got to go through all this drama and this stress with this old half a man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to put you in a position where you got to give up your lifestyle for everything you need, but now he ain't even taking care of you. He beating on you and shit. Look how you look. You motherfucking raw to be with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shake that sucker to the left. Let me show you what this life is really about. You know what I'm saying? You need to be on first class. You need to be going to Hawaii, seeing the world, seeing what this world got to offer you. Not going to, you know what I'm saying, the emergency room, getting stitches, cause this nigga done got jealous. Don't cry, it's all good. Shake that nigga. Get away.
Can you take me from here? See, I'm unhappy here, and I need
right, so lyrically here we have a situation where a woman's getting beat on by her man. The narrator, or Pac, falls in love with her as he's trying to get her out of the situation. And he's like, hey, I will take care of you, but she's afraid to leave. That whole situation. Yeah, this is almost has like a R&B vibe to it. Like, at least in the chorus. Let's go to the next one. It's okay, but this next one I really love because it's a history lesson.
Here we go. We're gonna send this one out to the old school. All these motherfuckers in the Bronx and Brooklyn and Staten Island, Queens, and all the motherfuckers that laid it down, the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Number love for the old school. That's what we're gonna do this one for. You feel me? Like the old school. I remember Mr. Magic Flash, Grandmaster Cass, LL, raising hell, but I didn't last. Every D and Rakim was the shit to me. I flipped to see a Dougie Fresh show with Ricky D and Red Alert was putting in work. And Chuck Chill had my homies on the hill getting ill when shit was real. When I still remember Raw with Daddy Kane, when De La Soul was putting potholes in the game. I can't explain how it was. Houdini had me puffing on that Buddha getting buzzed. Cause there I was, them block parties in the projects and on my block. And think you don't stop, sipping on that private side. And through my speaker, Queen Latifah and MC Light. Listen to Trench KRS to get me through the night. With Taylor Rockin' Mantronics and Step the Sonic. Remember Pusha was the bomb shit, nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. I had shell toes and BVDs. I kill a piece of South Malise when I hit the streets. I play a Skelly Ring Olivio or catch a kiss. Before the homies in my hood learn to smack a bitch. I remember way back the week weed they had. Too many seeds in the trade bag. I'm on the train heading uptown. Freestyling with some wild kids from Bucktown. Profiling cause the hoop chicks was staring. Checking what the niggas wearing. I'm wondering to pass ahead. I remember stick ball. Uncle Hoochie's on the ball. I take your leaks on the steps, sneaking up the hall. Through my childhood, wild as a juvenile. A young nigga trying to stay away from Rikers out. Me and my homies breaking nights, trying to keep it true. Out on the roof, sipping 90 proof, ain't nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Remember popping and locking at Curtis Blow, the name belts, and Scotland Rock the Super Hole back in Latin quarters when Slick Rick was spitting lottie dottie. Gaming the hoochies at the neighborhood block parties. I remember break dancing the Melly Mel, Jekyll and Hyde LL when he rocked the bells. Forget the TV, I'd rather hit the streets and do graffiti. Be careful, don't let the transit cops see me. Ain't nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't. It ain't nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't. It ain't nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today on the real though. Ain't nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Remember seeing Brooklyn go crazy up in the motherfucking party? Remember motherfuckers used to go, it's Brooklyn in the house, and motherfuckers would lose their goddamn mind.
That's the old school to me. That's what I'm saying. I remember going places and motherfuckers were scared to say they was from anywhere but Brooklyn. That shit was the bomb back in the motherfucking old school, nigga. Remember Skelly, nigga, knocking niggas out the box, popping boxes. Remember Stickball? Remember niggas used to run that shit like that? Remember the block? Remember screaming up at your mom from the window? The ice cream truck? Remember the Italian ices, yo? Yo, remember the Italian ices? The Spanish niggas coming down with the coconut ices and shit? I came through the door, said it before. That was the shit.
All right, so I do think that Grand Puba sample that they use with the old school, if it wasn't for the old school, oh my God, what was the exact line? Let me find that. If the old school didn't pave the way, what more could I say? Wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. It did happen a lot, and that definitely could be. This is my repetition issue. Sometimes there's a little too much repetition. It bothers me. And this song does bother me here and there. But damn, you throw this shit on in the summer while you're driving. I feel like I was there. I feel like I was there for this shit. I don't know why. And that's why I like Pac. He just feels like he can put me in a place and time that I've never experienced, that I didn't have a comprehension for, and I feel like I was there. And that's what I really like about it. This next track, again, this is one that got me into, actually, I forgot about Death Around the Corner, too. Forgot that actually probably was like the fourth one I found by him. But this was the first track I ever heard from Tupac. As an angry young man, I was like, oh, this title just spoke to me. Fuck the world. What could this be about?
Who you calling rapist? Ain't that a bitch, you devils are so two-faced it. Wanna see me locked in chains, dropped in shame, and getting slapped by these crooked cops again. Fucking with the young black male, trying to stack mail and stay away from the packed jails. Told the judge I'm in danger, and that's why I had that 4-5 with one in the chamber. Fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
Woke up screaming, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
Just woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
I woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
Just got up and screamed, fuck. When I was coming up rough, that wasn't even what you called it. That's why I smoke blunts now and run with alcoholics. I'm getting flex to me, coming from my enemies, and in their dreams is hell when they sending me. Have I lost control or just another soul? A car full of motherfuckers when we roll, sipping on yak as I sit back. Life is a Big Mac. Brothers come up and say you did that. Never take your eyes off the prize, and even if you getting high, don't ever hesitate to try, cause you can fall off or stay ballin'. Niggas, we all in, and then my motherfuckers calling. Fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
Woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
Just woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
I got up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
I woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
Man, fuck the world. Damn, they wanna label me a menace, cause I'm sitting here sipping on Guinness, weighing 165, and these tricks should die for being jealous of a brother when you rob. I can see it in your eyes. You wanna see a young player falling? They hate to see a nigga ballin'. Some of you suckers is rotten, plotting on what I got, and then you wonder why I shot him. Stop giving game for free. They wanna hang with me like being a thug is the thing to be. But I got love for my homies, the G's and Max, and if you're black, you better stay strapped, nigga. Fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
I woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
I woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
God, screamed, fuck the world. Fuck the world. Fuck the world. I hear my niggas screaming, fuck the world. They wanna know if I claim the clique that I'm hanging with, And if I'm down with this banging shit, well, homie, I don't give a fuck if you blood or cuz, long as you got love for thugs. But don't try to test me out. Stall that, homie, this is thug life, nigga, and we all strapped. I've been through hell and back, and if I fail black, then it's back to the corner where we sell crack. Some of you niggas is busters. You running around with these tramp ass bitches, don't trust her. But don't cry, this world ain't prepared for us. A straight thug motherfucker who ain't scared to bust. Fuck
They're
the
trying
world.
to say that I don't care.
I woke up and screamed, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
I woke up screaming, fuck the world.
They're trying to say that I don't care.
I woke up screaming, fuck the world. Fuck the world.
Damn, this thing is so 90s in the best possible way. Like, that instrumental is just so good. Oh, my God. Now, Death Around the Corner. Is this the one where it starts off like, you know, do a goddamn thing? He sits there with his AK-47. Something like that. It's been a long time since I heard this one, but I could be wrong. That might be another track I'm thinking of.
Why you bother, Winner? What's wrong, Daddy?
I know what's wrong with that crazy motherfucker. He just stand by the goddamn window with that fucking AK all day. You don't work, you don't fuck, you don't eat, you don't do a goddamn thing.
I see death around the corner. Gotta stay high while I survive in the city where the skinny niggas die. If they bury me as a G nigga. No need to worry, I expect retaliation in a hurry. I see death around the corner. Any day trying to keep it together. No one lives forever anyway, struggling, striving. My destiny's to die. Keep my finger on the trigger. No mercy in my eyes and the ball of confusion. I'm thinking about my daddy, man, then the motherfucker. They never should have had me. I guess I've seen too many murders. The doctors can't help me. Got me stressing with my pistol in the sheets. It ain't healthy and my paranoid tell me the truth. I'm out the window with my AK, ready to shoot. Ran out of endo and my mind can't take the stress. I'm out of breath, made me wanna kill my damn self. But I see death around the corner.
We were kids. Belonging felt good.
I see death around the corner.
But having respect, which that feels even better.
I see death around the corner.
When we were kids, belonging felt good.
Death around the corner.
But having respect, which that feels even better.
I see death around the corner. The pressure's getting to me. I no longer trust my homies. Them phonies tried to do me, smoking too much weed. Got me paranoid, stressed, back to cat in the vest. Under my clothes when I dress. Here's hoping I die the way I live, straight thugging. Hugging my trigger for all the niggas that was bugging. My homie told me once, don't you trust them other suckers. They felt like they your homies, but they phony motherfuckers. And even if I did die young, who cares? All I ever got was me, mugs and cold stairs. Got homies in my head that done passed away, screaming, please, young nigga, make G's. I can't give up, although I'm hopeless. I think my mind's gone. All I can do is get my grind on. Death around the corner.
When we were kids, belonging
I see death around the corner.
but having respect, which that feels even better.
Death around the corner.
When we were kids, belonging felt good.
Death around the corner.
But having respect, that feels even better.
I was raised in the city, shitty ever since I was a itty bitty kitty. Drank a lick out my mama's titty, and smoking weed was an everyday thing in my household. And drank a liquor till you out cold. And though I'm grown now, nigga, it's still on bow, bustin' on them niggas till they go. How many more jealous ass bitches coming for my riches? Now I got a piece of bitches when I bone. Cause if I ain't sharp and heartless, them bitches will start shit. Excuse me, but this is where we bought, bitch. No more game for free, please explain to me why niggas trip, bitch, who you came to see. Murdery never see me later, man. That's on my pops, I got homies that'll hunt you till you drop. I hope the Lord can forgive me. I was a G and getting high was a way of being free. I see death around the corner.
When we were kids, belonging felt good.
I see death around the corner.
But having respect, which that feels even better.
I see death around the corner.
When we were kids, belonging
I see
felt
death
good.
around the corner.
But having respect,
All right, and with this track, I think this is one of those. I think I can use a modern example. I believe it's in Chicago. It's O Block, if I'm remembering right. It's basically when the life expectancy is low in an area, people tend to try to maximize profit because they only have a short time to live. So they do all kinds of illegal shit to just do whatever they can before they die. There was a good documentary or something on, I think it was O Block, that kind of explained this. And I see a lot of this in Pac's music as well. Like, poverty has you don't know how long you're going to live. And it tends to, you don't really care about doing illegal activities to maximize your profit. So that way you can live to best ability for the time that you're going to be here. And you see a lot of that kind of thing in Pac's work, in my opinion. And that's, I think, one of the things too, that just understanding how humans work and whatnot. I really, again, appreciate that, the insight. And I try my best to look at it like that, because, the media will tell you it's black and white and brown and whatever, right? That is, we're all against each other or some stupid shit like that. But realistically, it's class war. The poor versus the rich, and you got the it's sad for sure, and I don't see it changing anytime soon with the shit that's going on in the world. Very, very sad. Let's continue this last track, Outlaw. I don't remember Outlaw.
That's right, nigga. You gotta get your papers in this motherfucker.
See,
I ain't mad at you at all. Hey, yo, what the fuck you wanna be when you grow up, rah-rah?
Nigga, is you stupid? I wanna be a motherfucking outlaw.
That's right, nigga. Housing these hoes, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick. Is he saying he wants to be an actual outlaw, or because it was like 2Pac and the Outlaws, right? Is he saying he wants to be part of the group?
You got to do that shit. You keeping it real, nigga, or what?
Maybe not.
Keeping it real.
How old are you, nigga?
I'm 11.
Cause all I see is murder, my mind state preoccupied with homicide, trying to survive through this crime rate. Dead bodies at block parties, those unlucky bastards. Gunfire, now they require many closed caskets. Who can you blame? It's insane what we been through. Witnessing evil that these men do, bitches sin too. In fact, they be the reasons niggas get the bleeding. Full of fucking fire when I leave them. You should've seen them. Hostile hoes catch elbows and foes disposed of. And snitches get dealt with no love. Body bags of adversaries that I had to bury. I broke the law and they jaw all in the same flurry. But never worry, they'll remember me through history. Causing motherfuckers to bleed. They'll label me a outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
They came in the sin. Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
Yeah, God, I wonder could you save me? Before I close my eyes, I fantasize I'm living well. When I awake and realize I'm just a prisoner in hell. Just as well, cause in my cell I'm keeping pictures of these bastards. Exercising, visualizing everyone inside a casket. Picture me blasted, surrounded by niggas in masks. Sit with the task to harass and murder my ass. Will I last heaven to hell? Freedom or jail? Shit's hard, who can you tell? And if we fail, high speeds and tie weed on the freeway. When will they learn to take it easy? Drive-bys and niggas die. Murder without a motive by making motherfuckers fry. Got me running from these coward-ass, crooked-ass cops. Helicopters trying to hover over niggas till we drop. Got no time for the court. My only thought is open fire. Hit the district attorney, but fuck that bitch cause she's a lie. Now it's time to expire. I see the judge spray the bitch. Motherfuckers is crooked is what I scream and hit the fence. I commence to get wicked. Spitting rounds as the plot thickens. Never missing an early grave is my only mission. If I die, never worry, bury me beside my 4-5. May God forgive me, I was high. Label me a
outlaw, outlaw, outlaw. They came in the sin. Fucking outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
Dear God, I wonder could you
Society lied to me, I ain't never gonna try to be. My mom would be doing robberies and stick ups on these lotteries. I witness niggas lose their chest for ordinary reasons. Niggas' bodies put the rest. So I just swallow my becks and holler, fuck 'em. And if I'm next, just let a nigga step with something. I ain't fearing nothing.
Young and thuggin', prepare for bustin' if that's my destiny. Ready for wherever, see you niggas can't get the best of me.
Hold me down.
Definitely, no need for asking.
Now we mad.
Top speed.
Smoking weed, laughing.
Cause when I bust them, they gon' shiver. The killer squad soldiers got bodies floating in the river. What is they saying? Talking about praying.
They need to stop, that ain't gon' help. These niggas spraying up my block.
Try to take my will.
Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
They came in the sin.
Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
Yeah, God, I wonder could you save me?
Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
They came in the sin.
Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
Dear God, I wonder could you save me?
Fuck the judge, I got a grudge. Punk police, niggas run the streets. It ain't nothing but music. Shit's changed. 1995, the game has changed. Motherfuckers is acting real strange. The rules is all rearranged. We got babies lying dead in the streets. These punk police is as crooked as me. But all I see is motherfuckers acting less than G. Stop being a player hater. Be an innovator, nigga. Fuck that shit. Don't be no entertainer and a stranger. Be a real motherfucker. Keep it real. Pack that steel. Cause you know these streets is real deal. Motherfuckers wanna see me in my casket. Jealous motherfucking bastards. I never die. Thug niggas multiply. Cause after me it's thug life, baby. Then the young thugs. Then the youngest thug of all. My nigga Rafa.
All right. That is the last track on this album. And now comes the fun part, where typically I start pissing people off because I rate things. But if you're mad about this rating, there's something wrong with you. Something fucking wrong with you. So let's get rid of that. That's not needed. This album, for me personally, first off, if you guys want to follow my ratings and reviews and my whatever, albumoftheyear.com, Pyro Slays Music, as you can see right here. You can follow along with what I rate. I listen to all kinds of music. I'm not really specifically, stuck on one genre, but I definitely have taste. I have lots of opinions, and I'm always very honest with my rating, brutally honest, and a lot of people don't like that. A few do, and with this one, this is probably my favorite rap album of all time. Just because of how nostalgic it is, how imperative it was for me growing up, and my progression, like character-wise, like it made me look at things a little different, a lot different. Look at things a lot different, and in a good way. And you have Me Against the World on here. Dear Mama, those two being 10s in themselves. I don't rate a whole lot of songs 10s at all. I think I have maybe 3 or 4 songs that I rate 10s, to give you an idea. So it's very rare, especially with hip-hop and rap, just because of my very narrow ways that I've gotten into it. Like, when I first got into hip-hop and stuff, like it was this kind of, I got into Pac, but I've spoken on that quite a bit. But I think my friends got me into like Lil Wayne and 50 Cent, and then it was more club shit. It was like T-Pain and that kind of stuff that was really popular around my area. I'm sure everywhere at the time. Ludacris, like that kind of stuff. And then I came into this and realized how, like, lyrically, like I would put this on a lot of these songs. I probably didn't listen to the whole album, but Me Against the World, Dear Mama, and I think Death Around the Corner, Fuck the World, those 4 right there, those were on constant rotation for me. And I would pop them on at night and just walk down the country road and just think and listen to the words and just try to understand. And I think that this album, in a funny way, has made me a better person. And you might be like, okay, there's a lot of gangsta shit going on in here, right? A lot of bad. And I think that's why I love 2Pac. He wasn't, but he was really like speaking on what he saw. And the traps and pitfalls of poverty, and you know, the rush for money so you can do things again before you die, and sometimes the ways you get money are dark. And it's this weird, like, very humanized thing that you don't hear something so raw and, like, unabashedly honest. Like, you hear his struggles in this, and it really makes you look at a person different. I really appreciate that. This is a 10 out of 10. We're going with an 100 on here. It's one of my favorite, again, albums in hip-hop or rap, and West Coast hip-hop. Okay, I see. So I was right with the conscious hip-hop. Gangsta rap is actually pretty low on this scale. But no, this album really, really means a lot to me. And I think this summer I'm going to be throwing this on quite a bit while I go on drives and shit. It's really good. Me Against the World. Let's look at some of these reviews here out of curiosity. Me Against the World paints a bleak, nihilistic picture, but there's such an honest, self-revealing quality to it that it can't help convey a certain hope simply through its humanity. That's way better spoken than I said it. Way better spoken. So kudos to Steve Huey. It's the best place to go to understand why Pac is so revered. It may not be his definitive album, but it just might be his best. Consequent Sound, Rashid Grove, rated 100. At the mere age of 23, he exhumed from the recesses of his soul an emotional authenticity that connected with the masses, making Me Against the World an album that still compels listeners 25 years later. That was 2 years ago. What the hell? Oh yeah, okay. They were Rolling Stone with a weak ass 70 rating. Most songs on, I mean, I can understand this because there's definitely some fluff. There's some ones that don't hit as hard. I think if it didn't have its meaning to me, it'd probably be like an 8 or 9. You know what I mean? But 7, wow. Third and best album. You're rating his best album a fucking 70, Rolling Stone? Get your ass out of here. Entertainment fucking Weekly. 2Pac does the black man backed into a corner routine better than just about anyone because that's largely who he is. When he says it's me against the world, there's an urgency that comes from experience. I mean, he's not wrong, but still kind of a weird review, right? Chicken in the Sky. This is someone I follow here as a nuclear chicken who lives in the sky. I believe this album is great. God damn right you do. Yeah, goddamn right you do. Guys, I'm Pyro Slays Music. I hope you enjoyed this jam sesh. More of a review than it is an actual reaction. If you have songs that you would like to send me, we only do that via Patreon, so you can look down in the description down below. And if you really are desperate to send me some music to make me react to it, yeah, the link's down in the description for that. But please do me a huge favor. Drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on this album. Good or bad, obviously. I love music discourse. I like to hear out other people's opinions. No hate. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. I just appreciate you sitting here with me and hearing my thoughts on it. Yeah. Until next time, guys. Peace.